Yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode with me, Luke, where we talk about all things crypto. So in today's episode, as you can see, I'm going to quickly go over the market cycles again, based on the psychological aspect. I did bring this up yesterday on my show, so if you want to check that out, you can go to yesterday's video. But a question was raised in the comments section below, asking me what my plan is. And I think I didn't understand the question completely, but I guess you were trying to ask me my exit plan, my strategy over the next cycle, when I would basically exit from the market and take profit. So what I've done is I've taken the chart, and for those that didn't see the video yesterday, this is basically it's based on the 2017 to the 2019 bull run, or the 2017 bull run, 2018 bull run, and then from the lows to the highs and back to the lows again, basically. And these are human emotions that I felt, and we all feel when we go through a market cycle. So if you're new to crypto, then you will experience this. Hopefully you don't experience all of it, because you should set a plan or a strategy so that you don't go through the denial, the panic, the capitulation, but you get out just in time. So through this video, I'm going to show you exactly where I am going to get out, the different time periods over the next bull run, which should start next year after the Bitcoin halving in mid April is the halving, and then the bull run or the parabolic run should go through until the end of 2024 going into 2025. And if it's extended, some talk about a super cycle, but I don't really like going into that. I prefer to look at the past, the history, and usually history rhymes. It doesn't necessarily repeat. I mean, it would be great if we have a super cycle, but let's just keep it simple and imagine that it plays out like this again. So just jumping over into trading view, what I've done is I've taken a screenshot and I've just copied it. So from today's date, and it's just a carbon copy of the 2021 bull run and all the way up until today, as you can see. Okay, so if I just zoom, put that back, okay. So basically, yesterday in the video, I mentioned that we are probably most likely at, we've gone through the depression moment already, and now we're back in the disbelief. That's purely based on the bottom here. So let's just highlight that. So here's the bottom on the bottom left. This represents this section, the fear and sell, and that was the best time to invest. But it's still not it's still a great time to invest right now. And this period here that we're experiencing is most likely, we've been through the depression already throughout the summer and autumn months, and now we are heading back into the disbelief part. So after that, we go full circle from disbelief, we go back into hope, and then optimism and so on. So what I've done is the hope here, the optimism and so on should start coming after the Bitcoin halving, maybe the back end of summer, August, September time, etc. So for me, my exit plan, I will be selling about 80% of my crypto around September. So that's just me. It's not financial advice. You do as you wish. If you want to hold on to it, if you want to sell before, you do what you want. I know some friends of mine will be selling in April, just after the halving, but for me, it's way too early. But anyway, so just looking at this, my price prediction in September next year, I mean, again, this is just the double top from the previous cycle. I reckon by September, we should have already passed the $100,000 mark, and then we'd probably come up between, my price target is between 100 and 150,000, and I think 100,000 is being conservative, but as soon as I see 100,000, that's when I will start taking chips off the table. I'll probably sell about 75-80% of my crypto. So as you can see, this horizontal blue line is around between September 20th to September 24th. And so I will start selling when we get close to the 100K mark, and I'll probably start selling 70-80% of all my crypto. I'll be moving them into stable coins, and my altcoins that have made money, I will again move them into stable coins and put them, change them into Bitcoin. Then I'll leave about 20% just in case we do extend going into 2025, or like I said at the beginning, if we do see a super cycle, so that I've got 20% still in the market, making a passive income. So basically, I will be looking at September time next year. Let me just get rid of this. So somewhere around the 100K level should be around September time. So that's when I will be looking at getting out and leaving 20% just in case the market continues and we do go up to 300,000, 400,000, some are saying 500,000, but I don't think it will go up that much. Could be wrong, Bitcoin does what it wants, but I'm predicting a six-figure Bitcoin for sure, but a bit more conservative, around 100,000, no more than 150,000. And so that's for the next cycle, but for sure over the next 10 years, then I wouldn't be surprised to see a $1 million Bitcoin. But for the next cycle, six figures, 100,000, that's when I will start taking chips off the table and preparing myself for the next cycle. So I hope that answers your question. So just a quick one. Usually on Fridays, I go into depth into crypto gaming, and so it's just going to be a quick shout out because I wanted to go back over this psychological aspect of the market and also answer that question from my viewer yesterday. So just a quick shout out, but I want to consider GALA Games. Now, why is GALA Games on my radar? Well, I dollar cost averaged this into this last time, and I made quite a bit of money on dollar cost averaging into GALA Games, and I really like what they're doing. They have a huge community. I mean, they have about, on average, over 1.3 million monthly users on GALA Games, which is phenomenal. And I believe one of the most expensive NFTs they sold was around 3 million, and they've sold about 26,000 NFTs so far. So GALA Games, they continue to build bigger and better things. Quite a lot of games in this huge ecosystem, and I'm going to spend another Friday going into more depth on GALA Games. So we will look at this crypto gaming a lot more in the future in an upcoming video. But talking about the price, so I got into GALA Games around 2021, 2022, and unfortunately, similar to Mana, I sold way too early. I think it was around this period, probably sold around, I bought it like 1-2 cents, sold at 10 cents, but as you can see, we came all the way up to 70 cents. So I could have made a 70x. Of course, you never time the top. But that, again, that's another reason why this chart is so good. It can give you like an idea of where we are in the stream of time with the crypto market cycle. So I believe GALA Games, it's down 99%, which is phenomenal for such a huge. I know they've had troubles in the past. They've had some issues with certain things, but personally for me, it's a strong project, and we are at like huge sales right now for GALA Games, not even 2 cents. And for the next bull run, I would not be surprised if we definitely go back up towards its all-time high, or even pushing towards $1. So this is something I'll be looking into dollar cost averaging again, because it was successful last time, and I do like this decentralized gaming ecosystem. So I'm going to go into that a bit more in depth another time, on another Friday. Last week we looked at a newer project. This week I just wanted to quickly gloss over an older project. So guys and girls, thank you very much for watching this week. I will see you all next week on Monday. So have a great weekend, and I will see you bright and early Monday morning.